Okay, so this is your Scholastic news for this week. It looks different because I made a copy of mine, so yours is the color copy. But let's just take a look at the cover. So we have stolen gold. 500 years ago, conquerors from Spain battled the Aztecs for their land and treasures. And I know that Mrs. Seiler was very excited about this because she taught you about the Aztecs, so hopefully you have a little bit of background knowledge. And then down here in the corner it says, did you fall for the broomstick challenge? So, and there's a little picture here of somebody holding a phone, so I'm kind of curious to see what that is. We have a story, The Lost Treasure, and we need to make sure we're reading this carefully. We have some words in bold here, and we have some different bolded headings. So we have a great empire, we have surprise visitors, a golden clue, here are your words to know. And then we also have this inset here. We have a fallen empire, so we need to take a look and see what's going on here. Right, so we have a picture here with a map, and it says a fallen empire. Today, the ruins of the Aztec capital, Tenochtitlan, are buried deep beneath Mexico City. And so then you can see the map here, so you need to take note of all the stuff that's going on here. We have a key. Okay. And then moving along to Were You Fooled? And it says this year's biggest viral challenge turned out to be a hoax. Here's what you need to know to separate fun from fact. Whoops, all right. And so then we have a bunch of different screens here to look at. And we have some words in bold. We have more likely to share. We have designed for fun, stop and think. And then we have the words deceptive and skeptical. And then we have this hashtag how to spot a fake. And we have information all down this sidebar here. All right, so we have lost treasure questions here. What happened on La Noche Triste? And which detail best supports the idea that the Aztecs built a great civilization? And according to Michael Smith, the Aztec gold bar is important because. So we need to pay really good attention to these as we're reading through that article. On this side, we have the Were You Fooled article. It says, what is the main idea of the article? So we need to be really careful here because some of these things can be featured in the article, but you want it to be what it is mostly about. If it isn't talking about that through the entire thing, then you need to not make it your choice. You have being skeptical of information means. So that is in that one of those little boxes where it features the vocabulary. And then I showed you where the sidebar is, so you should go back and reference the sidebar and figure out the answer here. Make sure that you answer questions 1 and 2 up here, because a lot of times we skip those by mistake, and so you need to check out the chart here. It says a growing nation. The U.S. has changed a lot since the first census was taken in 1790. Today, more people live in the state of Kentucky than lived in the entire country back then. Here's a look at how our nation has grown. So you have U.S. population, number of states, most populous state, least populous state, and the president at the time. So you need to take in all this information and then make your answers for number 1 and number 2. So please take your time. Please be careful, because sometimes we don't do as well on these, and we were getting to where we were pretty good with them. And then when you're all finished, if you're looking for something to do like while you're eating dinner or something like that, you can go back and read through these other articles because they're usually pretty interesting as well. There's a Crystal Palace, making Major League history, and then there's more information about the census, Count Me In, so it will tell you how we figure out how many people are in the United States and a bunch of different information.